Hi. Good night. Good night. I see Aaron to see you over here. Hi Sharon. How are you? If you're joining me for the first time, I'm KC. I do daily inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds. I am not sure who else is here. If you're here, okay. Hi, Tony. How are you doing, my darling? Are you hearing me loud and clear? And are you seeing me? I realize that I have some silent listeners. So when I come on, I just have to talk because they're listening. It's just recently I heard a person saying, I saw you live, you were doing this, you were doing that, and I'm like, oh, I'm so aware now. But how are you guys doing? Yes, you're doing well, Tony. That's good to hear. Hi, Jojo. How are you doing, my darling? Thank you so much for confirming that. When you get in, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap the screen to like the live. Yes, VC, thank you so much for stopping by. I know why you say that. I do it so well, right? All right, thank you so much. Thank you. So 6 persons, and the thumbs up should be done. All right. Hi, Helen. Hi. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. How are you doing? Well, you're coping. I see that you're coping. You know what happened to me recently? The device that I was watching on, it blocked me from commenting. I guess because I do it so often to say watching all the way through. It blocked me, like put me on timeout for hours, 7 hours a day, stuff like that. So I'll be watching the videos and I'm not able to comment now from that platform. Hello, Celine. Celine, hi, how are you doing? You changed your name? Is it Celine Whiskey? Is it the same person? How are you doing, my dear? Thank you so much, VC. I thought so too. And I said, oh yeah, yeah, I can go on myself. But how are you guys doing? We're in a new month. Creative positive vibes. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Thank you. For persons who are joining me for the first time, I am Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. I'm hosting from the beautiful Jamaica. Jamaica is in the Caribbean. For persons who are not aware, hi, real life. Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. Like, greeting. I'm just, you know. Hi. Thank you, darling, for stopping by. Yes, it was Seal Whiskey. Too hot. Okay, yeah, because I want to say, don't I know this person, but the name seems so familiar, but I don't remember that George. But yes, my dear, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. How have you been? I was talking about this last week that gaining my 100 subscriber, I was so elated. It was just a different feeling I feel when I hit the 1000. At the 100, I was able to go to a lot of persons more, but now it's hard to keep up with everyone because the notification keeps on coming in and you're trying to go there, and by the time you go there something else coming. You just have to write down, you have to make schedule to do these things, and boy, I don't feel like I left you out or I've forgotten about you. I have not. It's just that with time a lot of things happen in your life, and with YouTube it can be a bit overwhelming at times, so we have to um, learn to balance. And especially for persons who do like full-time jobs, it is hard, so hard to keep up. But I have not forgotten about the persons who would have helped me along the journey and is still supporting me. So I find that I play out the videos, and with the live shows as well, I write down and go back to play out the videos as well. All right, so just getting it done is here. A lot. Ah, one moment. Emlata Dream Girl. I know I saw you by Lushana's. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. I reached my first 100 this week on my channel. Oh, glory to God. Wow. That's good news. That is so. How are you feeling though, just getting it done? I remember when I was about to eat my, everybody say congratulations to just getting it done. She got it done. Congratulations right there. I remember when I was about to hit my first 100, I was just so, at it. And I was there calling BC that I'm at 99, I'm going to make it 100 today. And she was there saying, oh, yes, you're gonna, because she's going to send out. So, boy, I remember that feeling like just yesterday. So I can just imagine how you're feeling. It is, yes, and right. That's how I felt, to inspire me to go on to gain more. And trust me, my dear, you're at 100 now. Best believe that next month you're at a 200, and that's how you're just gonna keep on growing. And don't give up, just keep it flowing. As my friend, somebody normally say to me, you just have to keep your chin up, yeah? So keep it going. Yes, and you're feeling so inspired. Everybody, yeah, just congratulate just getting it done. Creative positive confidence is here. Pardon me, if I don't call your name, because the screen is going up so fast. And my laptop is not over yet. So it's going up, going up, going up. So happy for you. Yes. How excited. Well, I missed that one. I missed that talk. But trust me, as you said, you're inspired to go further, and you should continue to go further. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that you would have kept the journey going, even though you weren't there as yet. A lot of persons, and this is something that motivates me as well. I would have started with a lot of persons, and I realized that YouTube is not as how it appears to be. You see persons putting out their videos and they look so excited, and they're doing it and they're laughing, and they put on a show for you. But you see, when you're supposed to do it, it's a total different thing to edit the videos, to think about catchy phrase, to put for the title, the thumbnail, everything. And especially when your viewership is low, you can be a little bit discouraged. Well, sometimes you feel that way, that why am I doing this? You have 5 persons watching and all of that, but the mindset of you attracting at least one person came over to listen to you and to leave a comment, and okay, so one person came, I can do next time I get 2 and so forth. But for persons who are on the journey, hats off to you. You're doing well, and continue to be positive in whatever you're doing, whatever content you're displaying here. Just continue on your journey. Don't look on what the another person is doing and to judge yourself and all of that. Just keep on growing and glowing at it. Yeah, and for persons who are here, that we help each other. It's a community of good support. I am only seeing open less 2 months on the channel. Oh, you have only been open less than 2 months on the channel. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. So I believe that something is happening to my phone. Each time, like, it gives me a certain time to be on the platform, and then it allows me to sign on. So if persons are writing in the chat, I am unable to see what is happening now. I'm just waiting on my computer to come up. It keeps on cleaning and I'm not seeing anything else. But the last comment I'm seeing is from just getting it done. So let us get it done tonight. While you bear with me, because I don't know why it's taking so long. I can't have a fulsome conversation if I'm not seeing what persons are doing here, and I don't know how to access the log on feature. I'm not even seeing how many persons are here. The phone is just blank, and I know that it is because of the sign in option. So my computer is at 100% and it is still scrolling, but I am going to log on to it as soon as it is up. It is just so unfortunate. But sometimes when things happen there, well, all the time, when things happen, it happens for a reason. So I'm just going to allow it to do what it is doing and just continue to talk to myself. Well, hoping that you're hearing and you are engaging with what I'm saying. But we are in a new month, a new season. So many things are happening, or so many things are slated for this month. We have persons here celebrating birthday, anniversaries, and all the good things like work anniversaries, relationship anniversaries, biblical anniversaries, whatever. You have made it to the new month, and it's just such a beautiful feeling to enjoy while it comes. And I also want to highlight too that it is Child's Month for persons and Mother's Day. Yeah. So for persons who are here that has children or has a child, you emphasize more in their growth and development this month. Not just for this month, but you put more into doing things for them this month. I don't know, it's still taking. And for Mother's Day, for persons, you don't have to be um, a birth mother, they say, but you do express your mothership or motherhood. A mothership is not a word, but you know what I mean. Um, your motherly characteristics in others' life, and you would have mold and grow individuals that are not your birth child, and a lot of persons celebrate persons who are not. So don't feel left out if you are not a part of that group. It's just for you to celebrate who you are to others. So yeah, we're celebrating each other this month, and we are going to do it well, and we're going to do it positively. As I said earlier, bear with me, I'm not seeing the comments here, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing the persons who are here on the screen, nor am I seeing the comments there. The phone allows me to sign in when I'm here for a particular time, and that is what is happening to me at this moment. I'm also working on my laptop to um to load, but it's taking some time. In the meantime, I am going to see if I can get another device to work while I wait. One moment. Okay, so I guess I can get cracking now. So I hope that this thing works for me. You guys hearing me? Are you hearing me loud and clear? So I guess I can get cracking now. So I hope that this thing works for me. You guys hearing me? Are you hearing me loud and clear? Okay. One minute. So we have our technical issues being sorted while you wait. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for bearing with me. All right, so if you're hearing me, okay. So if you're hearing me, drop a one in the comment section. Drop a one, drop a one. I would have missed some persons because of the technical difficulties that I've experienced a short while ago. Right, so you guys were having a ball while I was muted. Hi, Miss Johnson's here. Hi. Shadeen, thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Thank you, Food Farrell. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ah, I see Pavan as well. Thank you, Pavan, for stopping by. Who else I missed? You guys are here having a ball, so let us continue with our little tea time. Okay, yes. Thank you so much. And see, I'm here waiting and the computer is still cleaning up. But anyways, I was saying that this month is very festive. So a whole lot of birthdays, anyone celebrating birthdays, anniversary this month, anyone celebrating those things this month. I know that it is child month and we put a lot of emphasis on it. It's global, I believe. We put a lot of emphasis on child's month. So anyone celebrating any special day in May, beautiful May 25. Okay, wow. So we send birthday wishes to your son. I know that what's her name, Boogie Time is also May. Boogie Time is May. Wow, mine is, and Joe is May 25 as well. Look at that, Ellen. Wow, if you have not yet connected with Jolia, that is, please do so. A beautiful soul. She has a channel and she is also a great supporter, one that has Jamaican heritage as well. So please support Joe if you have not done so. That Riley. Yeah, things never fall off for me. Mom is May 18. Wow, look at that. Anyone else? My daughter is May 27. May festive. My sister's birthday is in May as well. My father's birthday is in May. Who else? We have some May. In Jamaica, they say May bug. My oldest is May 15. Wow, a lot of May. May. Wow. So it's such a beautiful season. Yes, I can imagine that a whole lot. As you finish one joy, you have to go to another. Like it's clockwork. I can understand. I can understand that. Wow. Wow. So God is good. We're here, and I was reading something the other day and it resonated with me, and I'm just going to share for you to look into it as well. We have all these celebrations, birthday, anniversary, we have life. We get up each day and the Lord would have blessed us with our faculties. And in return, we should be mindful of how we use them. And the say is, I want to, when I die, I'm remembered by my memories, not my dreams. When I die, I want to be remembered by my memories, not my dream. My dream it does not have any effect when I'm gone. It's just in my head. I'm dreaming. But when I die, all the lives that I would have impacted will be touched or will be remembered. Yeah? But that's just something I want you to think about. So you have all these things happening now. So think about how you're going to impact the lives that are around you. When you die, don't be remembered by the dreams that you had, but the memories you made. Hi, hi Blue. Hi, and hi Alicia. Thank you so much for stopping by your reach. Yes, indeed. You made it. Thank you so much, my darling. So just having a little, my tea time. And I am not using the computer. Still, you see, still a clean up. I would be sitting here talking to myself. If I didn't have another device. So when you see me looking down, I'm just reading what is being mentioned on the thing in the comment section, yeah? So you have to bear with me. This screen is fine. Alright, so I have Journey and Lisa in the house. Yes, Ellen is such a sweet lady. Alright, so guys, tell me, how was your week? How was your week? How was your day? Today, it's my rest day. It's a rest day for me, so I tend to just take a break from social media and also to do my reflection and all of that. So you can share with me how you spent your day, how you spent your week. For this week, I realized that I have a lot of silent listeners out there. So silent listeners, I thank you so much for stopping by and for spending your precious time with me. That's what I realized. So sending hello to the silent listeners out there. I also enjoyed what happened this week. I also enjoy spending, my quiet time. This week, I realized this week went fast. Anybody else experiencing that or realize that the time is going by very fast? Hi, my darling. Naifa, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh my goodness, thank you. And you rested well today. That is good. That is good, VC. I'm just getting some support. They see me all over the place. Uh, I'm reading from this because I can't see there nor there. So I have to go there. Alright, so I would love to tell you about my day, but we would be here until next Saturday. Try me, cut it short. Try me, no? You can cut it up short, man. Hi Julie. Yes. Yes, I realize that I have some. I realized that I have some silent listeners is when, and I was so surprised is when I'm having the conversation, they're saying to me that, you know, I saw you doing that and I saw you doing this. And I said, oh my goodness, yeah, watch me and I'll comment. But, but yes, I am happy for them. I'm so, so happy to know that persons are interested in watching me, learning about me, and all those lovely stuff. Um, Something that came to mind as well, and we can have a little light discussion about that. Ooh. The technical support. You lead me. You probably have to push it. Pardon me right here. Pardon me, it's working. Alright, it's working now, so I can see from here. Thank you so much, my darling. Yes, yes. You can still let it play out on your phone, you know. Oh gosh. We see me know you know sketch the one though. But yeah. Alright, so I was just going through my reflection, and another thing that I realized or I thought about, and you can let me know how you feel about it as well, is that sometimes when we do not get the things that we ask God for, it's because we're not ready for it. And when I heard it, me I say, I look back on my life to say that maybe if at the time when I did that, I would not be here. And I just thought of it more to say that everything that you're going through is supposed to happen. Like, I may not accomplish this aspect at that time, though I envision to, or I am working towards it earnestly, but it's because I am not ready. Sometimes we sit here and even on YouTube we may say, oh, I want to go to 1,000 or 10,000 or 1 million subscribers and popularity. But the reality is that we are not there yet because we can't manage it. As we said earlier, some things just look so beautiful on the outside, but when you're actually in the moment, it is so different. So I'm just sharing this to say just be content in the situation that you're in. Hope for the best. They always say to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's mental fortitude right there. So whatever you're in, whatever you're going through, just remember that you're there for a reason. You dream for things and you aspire for greatness and all of that, so many things, but you're not there yet because you're not ready to take on what is there. Okay? Right. Thank you so much, Shadeen, for being here. Thank you, thank you. Yes, so we have to be mindful of those stuff. We can't, some persons they in Jamaica they say you kill out yourself and they say, oh, this person get this and this person I'm here do this and here do that and everything that you're doing right and you're still not there yet. But just be content in the situation that you're in, and also to be mindful that whatever you don't get yet is because you're not prepared. God, you're not ready for it. And sometimes too, you see some persons going through some stuff and they go through it and it's hard. But God knows them able and capable to go through what they are going through or have gone through. Yeah? So we just arrive, you see, we have to be patient through the process. It will come, but it will come in God's timing. Best to wait on the Lord and be of good courage. Yes, yes indeed. Yes, okay, yes indeed. And I must share for persons who are, not so familiar with KC. VC is my sister. She does use YouTube content, travel content of Jamaica. So if you have not yet check her out, please you can do so as well. Yeah. So VCKC. And I would have shared how I was inspired on how to do my YouTube, because if you don't watch VC, for persons who watch VC videos, you would have noticed that behind the scenes I was there telling her what to do, this, that, and all of that. But then I so shy to come on screen on the camera to show my face and all of that. But I've seen all that she has done, and she's doing it well, and she has grown, and she would have inspired her and garnered support on her channel, and supporters, right, on her channel. So yes, she has done well, and with her doing that, it just motivates me to do as well. Yeah. So for persons who are here and you want to see Jamaica, you haven't been here for a while, or you are not familiar with how Jamaica is, you can tune in to Vibing with VC. Yeah, I will. Okay, so see, yes, look at, yes, that message first. Have you guys ever stopped to look on your latter videos? Like, me can't tell about mine. When me watch mine, me just hear the laugh. Me laugh, me laugh, me laugh. Shaquille? Me laugh, me laugh, me laugh, me laugh so till. Pardon me, I do so many things at once. Come like the man spider. But I laugh when me I do my video them in the dark. It's just the light over my head I used to use. And Lisa used to say, no man, it's dark. And see me in the phone. First to comment, I did not have a stick. So people, you see, if you don't want to do something, just get at it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be, it is possible. And it starts from up here. So yeah. So first, I didn't have the perfect stuff. Yes. I never have the stick. What you call it? The selfie stick or the stick? I don't even know what you call that, but the stick. I never have that. I have the phone so in my hand. And when I do my live, guys, the phone was on a book. I just build the shelves and put the phone on the book. And I was there sitting and talking to you guys. So never know all of that. Then I realized I'm thinking that my bulb is well bright. And then VC said, no, sir, you need a big light. Yeah? Tripod. Yes, thank you. You need a big light. And she went on the live one time and I see the big light and I said, whoa, it looks so much different. It looks so much better. And I got a ring light. And I'm there and I say, oh, perhaps when I talk, when I may not hear me so well. So I got the earbuds. And then I just keep on the cracking my phone. I had to change it because well, maybe you would have experienced it. The phone screen, it was coming up off the face. The surface was coming out. So I had a rubber band around it. People not forget people, you know, because persons are going through so much and they make it look so perfect on the outside, but only if you know what they're going through, you'll be happy for them. So the phone, I have to wrap up the phone with the rubber band that, fall off when I talk to them on the live. Maybe, you guys would not have picked up when we say some stuff. But I've been through a whole lot, and to God be the glory, I'm here today. And I just want to share that to tell you. I guess why I say this, I didn't plan to say it, but I'm just telling you this to say that continue on a journey. It is not going to be perfect, but you know your objective, and you know that with perseverance and dedication and with God in the midst, you can accomplish it all. See me here today, me get my tripod, me get my ring light, I changed my phone face, not depend on my phone anymore, and I'm able to, project. I have developed a level of confidence now that I really don't need to look on any paper to talk to you. So I'm just sharing this, this little moment. Hi, Crystal! Oh my goodness, my darling, that's the outdoor family. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just essential. Thank you, my darling. And 5Gs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, when you come in, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap to like the live. How are you doing? Crystal, it has been a while. I haven't seen you. Oh my life with Ruth. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. I'm just, doing my little tea time. This is what I do on a Saturday night. I do my reviews of the lessons that I would have shared during the week. And I also, speak about other activities that I would have done as well. It's Chrissy, not Chris. Chrissy, yes. No, my darling. I was just calling it out. So it is not Crystal, it is Chrissy. I thought the Chrissy was Crystal, but yes, of course. Can't forget you, my dear. I can't forget you. I can't. It's just that I have not seen you in a while, and I would have touched base and all of that. My Trini friend. You changed my whole name. We give a new name, don't it? May I read out your business? I know a lot of stuff happening in Trinity. You guys got a new prime minister now. And all the events to go to get there as well. I know that it would have consumed a lot of your time. And so, yes, a lot of persons are happy for that. But it's so good to see you, my darling. How are the kids and how is hubby? How is mommy? That's your mommy who supports me. How is she doing? Boy, I say, me glad to see you. I'm glad to see all of you. I'm telling that some persons are here and they are silent. I'm glad that you not listen to. I'm glad. Ah! Don't it? We do everything different. Everything. I'm probably I'll put on something for it to Jesus and peace. We change it. Then do the same thing with me to 5G. Like my name, you know my name. And they call me whatever. Then give me some name. So see, cause so me just stop. Whatever you call me, I just so. Because I say my name is so. And it is there. You pronounce it and you spell it and me call it. Or me say it and you still call it how you feel like. Yeah, I figured that. Yes, my darling. I figured that you'd be busy while you're off for a while. Um. Okay. Yes. It will come in Jesus' name. Rockin' Johnny. Thank you so much for stopping by. Rockin' Johnny. And it's the first time I'm seeing Rockin' Johnny. Thank you so much. Where are you joining me from, Rockin'? Yes, so see, Shadeen is going to visit you all. Joy, you see you're not surprised at all. Jamaicans, last week I was saying that Jamaicans, you're right, we just make up things. And we are so, what you call it now, creative. I put it as creative. Because everybody have a name. So, like how KC doing inspirational, that's what they said. The inspirational girl or the inspirational lady Then I say KC Inspiration, they said the inspirational lady. And I'm like, okay, but I understand that's what the thing said. So I'm gonna make that really. So if you sell cane, best believe say them I will call you cane. And if you're big, like big in size, them I will call you bigs. And by chance, even persons here, they may not know or remember my name, them I gonna say the Jamaican girl. Like, but it is what it is, yeah? It is what it is. Um, yes, my darling, I know you are a genuine supporter, Chrissy. You are. Let me get that Chrissy, not Crystal, Chrissy. I know that. And Chrissy does it for me with her family. So her husband over there, her mother over there, everybody, her kids over here, everybody from her family supports me. She's good. She's so good. And if you want to learn about the Trini culture, you can just check out the outdoor family. She does cooking. She does a variety of stuff. She bakes well, and she sometimes show you around Trinidad. So you can check out the outdoor family. She has not been posting for a while. You see that she has been busy and all of that, but she still has her channel. Yeah. Yes, my dear, I'm doing well. I'm giving God thanks. The other day I took a little break and I was saying that I'm not seeing the notifications and all. As Joe said, we need to make a schedule, and it can affect us mentally when we are here clockwise, just non-stop on YouTube. It drains us. And as I said earlier, that we come out and we put on a beautiful show that, we enjoy what we're doing and we enjoy the sharing and the support from others, but we need a balance. A balance is vital in our growth and our development too. Because if my mind are right, I don't think I can come out here and perform per se or to deliver. I can't. So you have to find out what works for you. If it is that you can do 3 days or 5 or 2, depending on what you're doing in your life, you do. And also for us to be cognizant of the fact that if you subscribe to someone and you don't see them come over at the same time, just give them grace. They may be doing something else, or they may say, okay, I write it down, but I'll come over when it's my time to go on YouTube. Yeah? But if you see you send love to somebody and they don't come over immediately, just give them grace. Please, that's all I'm saying. We just have to give each other grace. And we also have to understand about what's here, that it is not easy. So you may be able to go around and get it done, blah, 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 blah. And next man may not go as fast as you. But that doesn't mean that the person is not supportive of your channel. Just give them grace. Yeah? Hi, Luciana. Thank you so much for stopping by. This chat is coming up. My what you call it, technical support system, which is one person. My one person. Every time we have to call out. Hey! If you guys ever watch Auntie Donna, when Auntie Donna have any issues, she call out the persons, the young men in her house. Flash! That's what I call my one. But yes, he assisted with that. So I'm able to look this way now. Me no run fi take a break. Yeah, and jigsaw puzzle. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Where are you joining me from though? It's the first time seeing jigsaw puzzle here, but I know jigsaw puzzle. Yeah. And I'm hosting from Jamaica, my dear. And thank you so much, Luciana. Puchilu! Who name put Joe is Joe name Poochie. Oh, you get that 5G? I missed that one. But yes, and Joe is Poochie. Is it Poochie or Munchie Joe? But she mentioned that last night. That those are the names Jamaicans give to their kids. Poochie, Munchie, Boopsie. Oh gosh. Yes, VC. I know that she's like that. I know. Oh yes, I saw you on here, so I had to say yes, yes. Thank you, my darling. Yeah, and trust me, my dear, I understand. Persons who haven't seen it in a while, I understand. Cause life can get life in at times. We have so many things happening in our life, and sometimes they just come one behind the other. You wonder, how am I going to balance? Yeah, but you have done so well. For the time that she was here, she had garnered so much support and on her platform. I think you are close to 500 though, Chrissy. And I met you at 200 or there, close to 300, and you're almost at 500. I believe. I believe. Sometimes it takes me a month to come back. Yes, it's some people, but you will. Yeah, because we all have so much doing. Oh yes, yes, so I was right. Fuji, I even get one in all. Yeah, 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 Loshana. I love it as well because we support each other in the right way, and it's just a beautiful feeling. Like to see persons growing from scratch. See, when people come over, I may not come to you in a while, but best believe them remember you because there is no way that I'm going to grow with you. And I was talking about this lady some time ago, Mama Uganda, who has over 40 kids, and she remember all of them names. So me have 1,000 subscribers and more. I may not remember the 1,000, but for the persons who are always here supporting me, I remember you. I remember the sequence of our conversation, the sequence of our support and all. See, Chrissy, I mean, I say Crystal, I know Chrissy. I know everything about our connection here. I can tell you all about the persons here, the connection that I had with them. But it's just that, as we said, life can be life in at times, and we have to prioritize. So some persons have full time, you can do your YouTube, and persons look at YouTube differently. Some persons are here for the big all to go, monetization, and for it to be their full time, yeah? While some persons are here just to record. Some persons are here just to share. They don't really take it as serious as some. But I tell you that I remember. Don't think that because I'm not in here like all the time and you have not come over all the time, I forget you. No, my dear. So some of us are starting from scratch. From a less than 100 or 100, I've known some persons and they're still rocking with me. So I'm grateful for that. Very, very grateful. And it's just a beautiful feeling. Sometimes when you grow up and like I come here and I share my stories, when we grow up and we go through some stuff and now we're big and we can sit down and laugh and say, remember the time we didn't do this? Or boy, remember when we did, it's the same thing. We can say, remember, Luciana, when we did down at the 200, you remember when we did go up on the hill and my phone broke down? All of those stuff we can say, remember? But yes, to God be the glory. He has guided and protected us along the way and would have equipped us to be here. A lot of persons would have started with us and they are not able to endure. So to God be the glory. We are here pushing on and encouraging and supporting each other. Yes, Joe, I know why they would have called you Wani. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. Um, as a Jamaican still, them just, and for persons who are not Jamaicans, they have to just understand, say that's just how we are. And we can't be too serious with them. You can't be too, you see, you as a foreigner, when you come out there, that them are going to call you foreigner, foreigner, come do this now, whatever. I just saw, I mean, we understand and we take no offense. But for others, they may think that they're insulting you or what. If you see, if you're a big person, they say moms are bigs. Or I don't think they say fatty. They say, what do they say? Tickers, tickers, tickers. Yes, they say tickers. So I mean, it's just so our culture. Yes, I screenshot everyone. Okay, that's lovely, Julia. Miss Powell, Allegra, thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Good to have you here. Thank you, thank you. Wow, persons who are just coming on, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. The screen is going by so fast, so just bear with me. I've recently started back connecting with others, but I am at. Okay, look at that, 528. Wow. Congratulations, my darling. I didn't, well, the last time when I came over and I watched one of the, the older videos, that's what I saw. But yeah, so I should come and check you out then to see what is there. Yeah. Alright, so let me, Alison, what, I never see you now, I just go through the thing and I see you now. I'm here, I'm just trying to go through tonight's live. I had a little technical difficulty at the beginning, but yeah, I'm back on ball now. Good to have you, my darling. How are you doing? How are you doing, sweet Alison? How are you? So persons who have not yet connected with, persons here, please feel free to do so. Usually I put the information in the chat. Sometimes, like last time, what I realized is that when I end the live and to go back, the chat is not there, so I'm unable to put everyone in the chat. So it would be good if you can come back to say something in the comment section so that persons can connect with you. I'm not understanding how to do it that way after the live. The whole chat just come off. I don't know why. Yes, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes when, like, we understand. And that's what I was sharing with somebody the other day as well. That, when, how a person is. We all have different personality. We work with people. We go out, we meet people, all those things. You're in relationship with people. You have to understand how they are. So I was sharing to say that, how persons are, we always say, I saw she stay, or I saw him stay, or not even stay. They say, I saw him tan. Yeah? I saw him tan. We say that, right? A lot of times. When we can't bother, we not try to make any contention about a situation. We tend to say that, I saw him tan. Yeah, make him bother you. Yeah? So you identify the city or the fault of the person by ignoring it in a way or understanding the personality um in a way that you don't make much of it. So you understanding how the person is, you find ways to deal with it. For example, very simple one, like our parents, they would have raised us well and all of that, and we are grown now, but they still want to do things for us. And doing things for us, it may not be the way how we have developed or developed to do it on our own. So you may be cooking or doing something, just a word speaking, and they still want to come and tell you that you have to do this, this are one, you have to do it. So put in the oil first before you put in the season. You have to put in, and some parents will tell us, say, put in this, or this are the first season to put in the pot, second season, and you would have grown to just put in all the seasons. You understand? But you have to understand, say, oh, don't be annoyed with your parents or whoever talking to you about their way of doing things. Just understand, that's what them say. So what I do when I realize that that is happening, I just have to say, oh, you said me if you do it again, me if you do this, and then just involve them in the situation. You can't make, and likewise at work, if you know, say supervisor or whoever you work with, they like when you write a certain way, and to avoid conflict, you can say, did I do it how you want to? I say this time if I do it, or however you want to, but don't make a big deal to say, oh, the person this, the person that. Me can't please him, me don't want to road him. You know, we just have to reach at the point, like mentally, like I'm telling myself, I hope you understand what I'm trying to put across, that persons are just going to be different. And for us to coexist, we just have to understand how to meet them halfway. We being the bigger person around them. So you know what I'm saying? So then Steve, you just have to work with them. And we can be, you just have, them are going to work with you too. Once you work with them are going to work with you. Yeah, I just saw them turn. Oh, thank you so much, Powell. Thank you, thank you. You're not seeing me properly. Wait a minute. Look here, Christy. I don't show my entire body. You can't. You obviously up here, so that's the next thing too. When I started, I just up here, so I want to see like right here, so. But then VC have her thing when she had a pro, so she would say no. Put it say so when me over here, I don't see the entire body, like when I see the entire outfit here. But at this moment, I just saw. Me can't. You ever see some people just fix up a stand down here so? I saw me stay. So me can't come over here, come push out the phone so. No my dear. Not at all. Okay. Miss, you see me now? I don't know what happened. I don't know. You see the screen is going. Marcelo is here. Okay, okay. Definitely with the cookie. Yes, yes, yeah. We see know what we're talking about. Yes, they just know everything. Oh, you can get there, Christy. I'm telling you. You see who you see now, and we all can do our introspection. Because the person you would have developed to be is or would be better than the person you were then. I would want to think so. Yeah? But and certain things, that is innate, how I am. I don't usually get upset, and I don't usually speak loud and all of that. But as me say, Chrissy, me, if I'm around you, me I know say I saw your turn. And you're gonna get so hard, it's gonna be so hard for you to draw me out. Maybe you get annoyed of me to say, oh, she's so calm, or maybe, you know, poor girl. But yeah, it takes time, it takes the experience and exposure, and just the work of the Lord. Everything that you're seeing and hearing, I don't take anything from it. It's just God who is working through me. So, and if I do it, you can do it too. If I should sit down and talk about like all the journey, you'd have said, oh my gosh. And she's just the same thing that you're saying. No, I shared earlier about the sequence of activities with this YouTube and the challenge that I had, and you knew nothing about it. Me just come on and me do my thing and go through same way. But then would I learn that this is a better way and I can do this and I can do that, and I develop. So you can learn, and you have other persons in your life that you can take a little from. And they said a wise man don't learn from himself, you know, the wise man learn from others' experience. So yeah, you see things happening around you, see people how they deal with things, and just apply it in your life. Apply it. No Casey think, oh, oh, oh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Perhaps, yes. But my darling, that is something that I've learned not to. When me there by VC, she just, the first time I went live, I was like, see me chop me ten. And we just did that and I said, oh my gosh. She said, where you sit on the phone, you have to look on the TV. We said, and I was just not getting it. So in my head, it is safer for me to just put it up here. So if I sit a particular way, I won't feel any way about it. And if I don't have on proper garments down there, I won't feel any way about it. You understand? So I just dress up at top. That you guys are seeing. So that's, I guess other persons do it too. But I think this is no secret. Other persons would have done this. It's not me alone. So yeah, just dress up. Anyways, yeah, that was a laugh, right? And it's good to have all of Uno over here to keep me company. I appreciate that. Blue Idol. Hi, Blue. How are you? You said blue and the screen is blue. I'm KC Blue. I think I've seen you for the first time. I do daily inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds and I'm hosting from Jamaica. So Blue, if you have a YouTube channel, you can let us know. You can also let us know where you're joining us from. You're coming in for the first time, you can double tap the screen to like the live, or if you're using your computer, you can press the thumbs up button. So welcome Blue, welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, yes, my darling. It's a big up. I know it's a big thing. Well, it's a big thing in Trinidad. It's a big thing. Well, it's sort of a big thing in Jamaica to have the celebration. I think Carnival was stemmed from Trinidad. And so, but I don't understand how or why they put Carnival in the Lent season. There's some things we don't understand when I speak now. And I don't understand too why we have the wedding vows saying how it is, like richer for poorer through health, or you go sickness and in health. Why it is not aligned in such a way that you speak goodness, favor, and prosperity over the union. Why it has to be so, and who put it there? Because me are looking at the Bible and me not see the vows. I see like the reasons for a divorce, yeah, but I don't see the vow part. I may say to myself, this is amazing, but I'm just saying it. Why is it like so? Like anybody ever think about that? Like we just come up and we see things like it's tradition and we just do it because I'm just sake. But have we ever sat down and think through to say, why am I doing this? What is it that I'm pulling in my life if I say this and if I do this? Alright. Me think about that. And we can think, you can think through it as well. Alright, subscribe. Oh, you subscribed, Blue. But please remember to watch a video to Blue because I want you to keep in the glue. Yeah, I want it to stick and glue. Yeah, because when you just subscribe, Blue, I think YouTube doesn't count it. So you have to engage a little more. Um, yeah. So thank you so, so much, Blue. Where are you joining me from? Did I miss that? Hmm. Um. Oh, yes, she won't be at all. Yes, me too, Casey. Try to understand the same. Yes, everyone just brainwash. I guess. Yes. Oh, oh no. So me for me are the one where they go cuckoo because sometimes me I hold some meds and me I say, but wait there. And me start thinking, me start go down in it, and start or even read more. Because me say, why is it? Me not speak nothing negative, say whatever. Me speak for health and strength. And when me I go through a situation which the Lord tell us that we gonna go through situation, they're going to persecute us just like how them persecute him. But me not say, me I speak life if that time come, him give me life, he give me good health and strength and clarity. Me not go compare it. Me just a go with, the positivity. So me I say, why we do that to people? We just put that in our union. Why? I don't know. But anyways, let us think about it more. And if I know that for me, I will not be doing that when I get married. I will not be saying that for me and my partner. We are going to write our own vows that comes from the Bible. Yeah, that's what I know. Um, Hi, Auntie Trish. Hi. Thank you so, so much for stopping by. Auntie Trish in the house. Auntie Trish, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live, my darling. Double tap. Ah, thank you. I just try not to overthink. Yeah, yeah. It shows that you are committed to the person. Yes, yes. But yes, I understand. You show that you understand that. Just like what I'm trying to communicate, that we understand that we have different seasons, we see, and the Lord would have outlined that in the Lord's Supper. So many different um, aspect of the Bible. We are going to get persecution. Not everybody is going to do accordingly. We know that. But when we go out and to put it out there like in the atmosphere, I just believe that it's a different thing. Me and my partner that understands the true sickness and in we are going to be together in whatever situation, but we're speaking life. We're speaking goodness in our journey. Though we understand that it is so, we just have to speak it out. And I think that they said the power of goodness and bad, or life and death, is in your tongue. So that's just my take on it. That's just my take. That's my take. The laughter, the cry. Yes, 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 yes. We committed to it. I understand and we are aware of the different seasons. I'm just saying that we should be talking about the goodness. Marriage is a gift, it's sacred, it's something good from God. We just need to seal it with goodness. That's all. Seal it with goodness. I know that good and bad times are in all of us lives. But we look on the goodness. We not speak, when we speak over our life, we speak say in this and in that. We speak goodness, we affirm. Even God give me clarity. You know that things. Give me clarity to go through situations. Give me health and strength. All the things we speak through goodness. We don't put the comparison. Well, that's just for me though. That's just for me. But yeah. Um, yeah, good always. It always. Candle, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Candle. Thank you. So, I am going to go into the lessons that I would have shared during the week. I hope I haven't missed, I didn't miss anyone who came on. If I missed you, it's not deliberate, yeah, because the screen is going up so fast, yeah. So we're going to have another chat. So the first lesson that I would have shared with you this week, and I hope you guys listened. It is, I will not give the alms you asked for. And it was about, you ever think about doing some stuff? I'm just looking here. If you see me looking here, I'm looking on the screen on another device. So pardon me. So sometimes I ask God for some things. This lesson was just so profound. This lady, she wanted to do ministry, but you know, she didn't have the money, so she thought of a way to get the money. So she asked the Lord to bless her to provide bread to sell. And in her asking God for all that she needed, you know, and her feet, she wasn't so, she was an elderly lady. So she was there asking God to provide for her the ingredients for the bread. And she went out to inform, that's faith too. She went out to inform the community members that, you know, I'm going to have bread, banana bread selling, so you can place your order and all of that. So let me say so profound, because, and we would have experienced some of this in our lives, that we don't ask, let's say ask for alms, you know, beggy. Like you have some persons just asking, begging, and not exercising the faith and exercising, you know, their skills and all that the Lord would have blessed them with, and faith. So this elderly lady was there. She didn't go out and beg to say, you know, I want this to go on this trip to do the missionary. She went to God directly. And she also went out in the community to share with the members that, you know, I'm going to do that. But in informing the community members, someone said to her, or the community member said to her, I'm going to give you the money that you need, just like that. You don't have to do this. I see that you're doing the works of the Lord, and you're not able to stand on your feet for such a long time. So I'll give you the money. I'll give it to you. You can do the ministry. And it just dawned on me, sometimes we're going through some stuff in our life. Sometimes with pride too, we keep it to ourselves and to say that we not ask nobody nothing and whatever. But remember, when you do that, there is always a thin line between the positive and the negative. So if it is that you don't do something, you're not going to know the result. So whatever situation you're going through, there's always a good Samaritan out there to help you. So you may be thinking that, or if this young lady has sat down and said, okay, me just have to sit down on my doorway because me can't move around so 100 on my foot and all of that. You just have to sit down and beg. Or just sit down and say, God, but not doing anything. They say faith without works is dead. So with her faith, she doing the work as well, and the Lord would have provided everything. It's just right on time, the right money at the right time for her to get it. And it just speaks to my life too, that yes, you have to be patient, but you have to be deliberate with the things that you need to do for the Lord. So I can't be thinking about something and it just in my head. As I mentioned earlier, that I want to be remembered with memories. I don't want to be remembered with dreams. When we dead and gone, we're supposed to say, KC was this and this, she did that, and I remembered her this way and all of that. When you can't say she dream about this, I don't want to talk about no dream, talk about what I've done. Yeah? It's the same. This was just so profound. And I hope that it would have inspired you when you listened. And I'm saying this to say now that you just have to exercise a little faith in your life and just be persistent with what the Lord would have laid on your heart to do in your journey. Yeah? You may not see it coming up now, like you can't see you want to do this ministry but you don't have one penny. You want to go out and you say, oh Lord, I don't have the voice, or I don't think I can pray out in public, or I don't think I can read, I don't think I can, everything you just say, I don't think, and you don't try. Yeah? And also when we go to church, or if we're in, wherever, some persons may not go to church as often, but the Lord judges the heart. And whatever we do, we can minister, not just in church, but we can minister in different areas of our life, at work, in our community, with our family, however. But just do something that is impactful. Yeah? Um, Hi, Trish, Auntie Trish. Oh, you guys having a conversation there. I'm back. Oh, yeah. Okay, Chrissy. Okay. All right. So the next one that I did share with you guys is loving my enemy. And you can be honest in this situation. Normally, you don't know if it's still here, when it's still there, when it's still the boat, eh? Um, I saw you just saying, is it that I'm missing the chat? No, no, I'm not. Only still about, yes. Yeah? I they go say for the still about and about, but but that's right, I said about. Ah gosh, I see what the Jamaican skill said about. Ah gosh. I just like it when the sun say highlight. Touch it. Okay. We're still here. Okay. All right. So, loving my enemy was the next lesson, and this one really speak to me too, because sometimes, if I can be honest, I don't know my enemies. That's one. I may have persons who do not like me. They can't stand me, but they're not outright with it. Some of them may hate me in their minds, I don't know, or hate me in their hearts, I don't know. But if I'm supposed to say I can pinpoint that ABC really don't like me, I don't know. I can't say that. And I'm not sitting here to say that I'm loved. I'm aware that a lot of persons who appears to love me don't really love me. Yeah? That's wisdom. Um I this lesson that I read, I thought to myself that would I do the same thing? And I'm asking you to, would you do the same thing? So this man was on a cruise, and a situation happened where the boat, was sinking. All the persons were getting their life vests and going on other boats. Now, the person who would have killed his wife and child years ago was on that boat, and he saw that person. Would you allow the person to go on the boat, or would you take action for what that person would have ruined, or how that person would have ruined your life? Just be honest. Like sometimes, and I'm thinking about something too, because it's easier said than done to know that you have your lovely wife and your bear your child. You may not be able to find another person like that person that you would have had then. You may not, and that thing put you in a mental depression, so much trauma. Um, would have just changed your life completely at that given moment. Would you push him off the boat? You then just say, happy miss you know, just push him off of the boat. Or would you allow him to go on the other boat? Tell me what you'd do. Yes, they put on pretty smiles. People these days not as they. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, Chrissy. I am aware. As we said, that's wisdom. We just have to be cognizant of that people are just people. Just like what them do to Jesus. They laugh with him to say, hey, Hosanna, Hosanna. Then the next day they might say, crucify him, crucify him. That's the same thing people do to us. But as I say, we don't focus on that. We're just aware that it is so. Yes. Yeah, it's a hard one, Powell. I would have allowed them. If you have asked me that question 20 years ago, I would have pushed. Yeah, yeah, it's a hard one. I find it to be a hard one. But the thing called forgiveness, and you're right too, Joel. There's a Joel. You're right too, Julia, that with time heals the heart. Hey, Karen! Hey! A round of applause. One of my silent listeners comments. Ah! Hello, my darling. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, my dear. Because I know who God is and I am not going for one. Amen. Yeah, sometimes, and that's the thing, that's where I'm going to, Joe, that in life things will happen to us, all of us, some worse than some. Yeah, and with time gives healing. With time, and they say that there is no better time than God's time. And we would have grown and developed, and I'm sure that man would have. It was years passed by. He saw that person, and I'm sure that man, if you truly have God, you know the meaning of forgiveness. Sometimes we hold up some people in our heart, and it will cause us more pain. Yeah, and if we really understand like how God is in our life, we'll accept things that happen to us. So that is it. So the man would have accepted that God would have allowed that to happen in his life. And with that, he is now able and open to forgive. And when you have that, it's just a beautiful peace. I don't know how to explain that peace, but it would have hardened the next person's heart to do better or to come closer to God. You ever see persons do some cruel things, and when you're so pleasant to them, in a for them head and probably say, why is this person so kind to me? They are expecting you to do the opposite, but your peace does not come from doing what they would have wanted you to do. It comes from God. So indeed, the young man did not push him off the boat. He gave him a vest and put him on the other boat. Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing to have the agape. When I was reading I said agape. But I know the agape type of love. And it's just I'm learning to forgive and forget. Boy, some people it's hard. Yes, it is. And sometimes you won't forget, to be honest. Powell, you will not forget sometimes. Some things, it happens to me. I do forget a lot of stuff. Me just make things pass. Sometimes I have to tell me, say, when I did do this or when I did do that, but trust me, don't. But it's like a big thing sometimes, you're not going to forget. You may forget a little bit of the sequence, but the ultimate do part, you're not going to forget. Yeah, and it's just human nature. We say we forgive and we forget, but I don't think we really forget. We forgive, but we don't hold up the person. But I don't think you're going to ever forget what the person would have done to you. And that's just my take on it. But the agape love is not the emotional type that is given, for example, among members of a family or among friends. Agape love is the love of respect, a generous love that does whatever it can to make sure that the other person is well. So it's unconditional love. That's something that God would have given to us daily, His grace and His mercy. That is a type of love that Jesus wants us to have for the persons with whom we do not get along and who will not thank us. Yeah? Agape love is the one that is under the control of will, conviction, and faith. Loving our enemy is concerning him. Loving our enemy is considering him or her the way God does. As his child and therefore deserving of respect and courtesy, it should be clear to us. Jesus asks us to have agape love, or agape, or you want to pronounce it agape love, towards our enemies. Yeah? So that's just an unconditional love, no matter what. And that is what God would have given to us. You ever think about all the gruesome things you're doing in your life? And then they say you come to your senses? Can you imagine if a man did for judge us one the other day, that throw in at the sea, take way up, throw back, take way up? But the agape love, yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing to know that Jesus loves us that way. And we can do a little bit of it to the people that are around us. A little bit. Just like this, as small as a mustard seed, we can do a little bit. It's impactful. That's where we can start. Every bad thing in life does, every bad thing in life is set in stone to become a better, yes, yeah, yeah. Indeed, Christy, me keep on saying Crystal. I don't know why Christy. Say you meant talk though. Yes, yes indeed. The peace comes from the Lord. And you're right. As we say, we grow and we develop. And sometimes some bad things happen. It's just a hardness. Yeah. Keep us grounded and rooted. Yeah. I live in the south. I see this older white man as a patient. I went to help with his chair and he pushed me and said, "You don't need my help." I continue. Be nice to him thereafter. He comes in and he asked, "Did I say you apologize to me?" I said my kindness to him. After being here, is one of the okay. He has never experienced. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Joe. You see? And sometimes when I go through that means the understanding is a hell of a thing, because sometimes when I go through some stuff, and they only can express on other persons how they're feeling that like that. So we, as we say, we who know better, we just have to say, I just saw it go. We're gonna go through the hardship, but then we just have to exercise, as we say, the agape love. It's hard, But over time, it will become easier. Yeah, when we know in here we say that we not pay them no mind. We don't pay people no mind. You just do what you have to do because you know it's the right thing to do. Yeah, don't pay them no mind. You don't forget about emotion. Don't feel the same. Yes, yes, indeed, Auntie Trish. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Because a lot of things, and me say sometimes people, we may hear a lot of things that we have to be rational about going through the process. A lot of preachers or pastors, however you want to put it, they come and they say, you forgive and you forget, you forgive and... But in my head, say, oh, you're going to forgive. It's like I just said, the pain is not there as how it was before. And it's just logical. Because if you cut me with a knife today, me not go feel the same pain that I felt today that I would remember next year. It's going to be different, but the mark may be on my arm same way. And you know the beautiful thing is too, that the mark may not be as bright as how it was within a week of the cut or so. It fades. So it's just, I'm just, it's the same. We're never gonna forget, but I will forgive you. I will be kind and generous to you too. But I'm not gonna, and don't you think that I'm going to allow you to do the same thing to me again? Even though some things you can't really control that, because I'm sure that sometimes I would have heard stories where persons who were out there in the streets, like doing crime and violence, they went into ministry now, and they are the ones who are ministering to persons who they would have done harm to their family. All that. Those things are hard to digest, but God just works in such a mysterious way. Sometimes some people who do bad things that they come around to do the best things for you in life. The best things just based on how you would have treated them. Yeah? But, and then there is just a thin line on how, we walk and we exercise wisdom. Yeah? Um, I thank God that I didn't allow the devil to get the victory. Yeah, because sometimes, we in another pick, we say, yeah, see him, they catch you. Catch you. I feel, especially when they're weak. Some people are in a them season of health and strength, them do some things. And some teacher, they go to school and some teacher give some lick, pipe in Jamaica. They're like, yes, but nowadays they don't do that. But some of them, they terrible, They're like, yes, some lick sometimes just for you to just be quiet. Oh, you're so quiet. Bye. Then slap you. You become an adult now and you see the teacher there. You can drive and splash them up, But you just don't. You just don't. You just say, hi, how are you? And they say, oh, enough for them, they are thinking that I used to treat you so bad. Why are you saying hi to me? But it's agape. Yeah. What we can't control, we love to take it upon ourselves instead of leaving it to God. Yeah. Amen. True. That's so true. We just have to leave. But some things are not very battle. It's God's battle. Yeah. And when God heals your heart, you have such peace, and it shows. That is so true, we see, and it shows from head to toes. Like it's just a different type of light that you possess. There is nothing that, some people in Jamaica we call it cheap and clean. We put on a little cheap and clean. That cheap and clean is cheap clothes. A lot of you may be aware of doing thrifting. We do it here, and like if you go different parts of Jamaica, they have bend down, like in Falmouth and downtown Kingston and stuff. They have things on the cart and they sell and they say cheap and clean, cheap, you know. we a lot of persons participate in that. What I'm trying to put out there is that sometimes we have whatever we do, we just excel. So I may have on a 50 cent top and a little $1 pants, and I look so radiant. I mean, not even have on no makeup or nothing. Just wash my face and brush my teeth, and I come out and I just shine. And you may see another person with the more expensive type of garments, and the attraction that they get is not as how you get. So I just saying this to say that everything that is within you manifests on the outside, your outer appearance. So if you have goodness, joy, and peace within you, it will show. It shows. So all of that when we are battle up ourselves to, like we have pay them show them a lesson. We not show them a lesson, we not teach them a lesson, we just hurt yourself more. Because yeah, best be that them a go to them bed and them asleep while you did their things. So you really do that to me? Or if you do that, me saying I have no heart. You real and me can't sleep. Me drink too much coffee. Me take too much pill. Me can't sleep. You just a torment me head. And you over there to sleep. You are eat. You are jump on a rail and sitting. Yeah, and I'm here suffering. I don't give anybody that opportunity anymore. Like to be holding you up. You do something, I forgive you. I just pray about it and leave it. Move on. We keep on going in my life. And the next thing, I was having a conversation this morning and I said, I don't understand. You see how some things would affect us. It would just, affect our mind, our heart, our entire being in doing something evil to someone. Like some of us, we can't even kill a roach. We are if we hit an animal or something. And you have persons out there setting trap. You want to think that persons would want to help you to do good. But it is not so. The reality of life is that persons are not going to be happy for you in doing good. People rather to see you pop down or you're suffering for them to say otherwise than to help you up. And I can't understand how that is of any benefit to anyone because I can't sleep when me know say, say me could have help A or me could have help B, it just a plague me. You ever have that conviction where it's on your heart to say, even, well, I have had it on my heart to say, give this to somebody. And me I question myself, me I say, where this a thought will come and me I try and rubbish it. But it's not coming out of my head, like it's just piercing. Give this to this person, give this. And I kid you not, when I comply, I just feel so light. I feel so light, like light. I don't know how to explain, but it's just a different type of feeling. It's nothing bad, you're just doing a kind gesture to someone. But I wonder, well, for me, I wonder where this thought just come up. Why this in my head to give this to this person? What if the person go share me or whatever? Yeah, but it's just there, and I could not be at peace without doing it at that moment. And that is different, you being at peace compared to when you are doing something negative to somebody and you don't feel no way about it. That me really can't comprehend. I can't, and I try not to, to think about it and just, understand that that's how people are. But me can't really, that's how people are. That's how people are. He beautifies the meat. Yes. Yes, yes. Hi, my darling. How are you? Is it Morelco? Morelco? It's a Spanish name. I don't know if I put in a Spanish accent. Um, thank you so much. His mercy is everlasting. Yes, 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 my darling. So the next lesson I did was an angel in the path. This was an interesting story, and I know that a lot of us would have experienced something similar. So these individuals were on missionary. Most of my stories are, aligned to missionary work, and they were there going on uh, another, walking to go to another location. It happened that the mommy was there walking with the elderly folks and the two kids. They went ahead with some other persons because they were younger and more energetic. So they can't bother to keep up with mommy just with her slow self. So they walked ahead. Walking ahead, they got lost. And when the elders came up, they realized that they weren't there. But they started praying, and God would have um, put their vision to the ground. And on the ground, they saw sweetie paper. And they followed the sweetie paper, followed the sweetie paper, and the sweetie paper would have led them to the other persons. And that is, the angel in the path. I know that sometimes in our lives that sometimes we are drive and we get lost, and we just follow the track. Maybe God would have speak to us to say that just go straight, go straight. Ever the driver hear a voice, go straight. Just a direct you. I'm talking some things. I know sometimes when I talk some things, people will think they're crazy. But I learned to understand that sometimes our thoughts are just on different levels, and it only takes a certain type to understand where you're at. But you hear voices, you hear the voice of the Lord. I can say that I've heard the voice of the Lord many times, and sometimes are more louder than some. And I'm not crazy. Yeah, I'm not crazy. And there are times when you're doing some things. It happened to me before. Yes, okay, VC, great. Yes, so you do some things and the Lord, you don't hear the voice saying, do this, do this. Sometimes you hear stop. I wonder what's happening. But in this situation, they saw the people. They prayed before, and God delivered by showing them, look, the sweetie people, and it directed them to the other persons. And we would be doing other things in our life, as I was saying, that we may be driving or something and we get lost. And you'd have heard the soft voice of the Lord saying, do this, go there, go that, do that. Sometimes you're even with walking, you may be scrolling away thinking that you know the place and all of that. But the Lord would have direct you to the location that you want to go. Yeah? So we just have to put everything, as I mentioned last week, every single thing to the Lord, even if it is small. Like we think say the little things are a mediocre thing. Like we can ask God, I want to lift this bucket. Why may I pray? You understand? But every single thing, no care how simple it is, ask the Lord to help you. Nothing is too simple for you to ask the Lord for, nor nothing is too great for you to ask the Lord for. We just have to put Him in every single thing that we do. Everything. Every single thing. And I'm sure the Lord would have guide you, VC, to your destination, and you would have arrived safely. Well, you're here. Yeah. And even like in some situation, I would have heard this story on a platform where the young lady, she was coming from work, young lady, and she said that she got paid and she purchased a Burger King. And while walking, somebody, like a group of boys, just stopped and pull her, pull her over, took away her Burger King, ate it, and assaulted her there. And in the moment, she said that she heard a voice to say, "Pray out," because they were saying that one guy was, one of them out of the batch was saying, "Unalive her. What are you waiting for? Unalive her." And the next one was saying, "Why you want to do that? You already rob her and whatever." Like she was there. She telling her story, and she was hearing everything. And she said that the voice just came out when they said, the next one said, there, he's going to do it. She just started praying. She just started praying out, she said she don't know where that come from, but she started praying. It's like you pray, she a pray, she a get in a spirit. She pray, and then the other guy started to talk that one out of it. Now she survived, she well traumatized and all of that, and she is now in ministry. She didn't go out to do anything, otherwise. She kept her peace. It's hard. I know it must be hard to know that you work your honest bread coming home and persons try to do that to you and then assault you at that. But she did according to the spirit. She didn't quench it or anything. She just speak, and by her speaking, it would have allowed the next person to talk him out of doing that to get her unalive. So God work in mysterious ways. It may be so simple, like a sweetie paper on the ground, or it may be like a loud piercing. Yeah. If you acknowledge your writing, you will hear the Lord leading in situations arising unseen. Yes, indeed, Miguel. Thank you so much for stopping by, Miguel. Thank you, thank you. I know that persons who are in, you know the gist. Double tap the screen to light the light. Yes, that is so true. Be true to yourself. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing too, if you hold back the things them that happened to me, that happened to you. Like when you feel comfortable, you speak because you don't know who you are helping with your situation. You have to speak. They say testify so you can straighten other persons who are walking. Because I'm sure a lot of persons who would have gone through similar situations are thinking of other things to do to themselves. Feel unworthy and all the negatives that would have come on you when things like those happen to you. But then you know that there's another path you can go in the streets and narrow road for the Lord, which it may be hard, but it is worth it. Yeah. All right. So the next lesson that I did, which was the last lesson, was He sends us. He sends us. God sends us in places for us to shine. Yeah? And in us shining, our light is being glorified, and not for us to fit in situations, or not situations, to fit in environments, but for us to stand out. And we can do it in simple ways. Yeah? So you can think about how the Lord and where the Lord would have sent you and how you stand out. Oh, because in Romans 15 verse 20, Paul said, "It has always been my ambition to preach the gospel where Christ was not known." Yeah, and that was exactly what he did. So sometimes the thing may not be popular. You go there, say you're not popular or whatever, but there must be something that you can speak or utter that is impactful. There must be something that you can do as well that is impactful. It may not be grand or nothing is um that's stupid. Keyboard, let me see. Okay, Miguel. It happens. It happens, my dear. I totally understand. It happens. It happens to me too. It happens. Don't worry about it. I understand what did I say. But yeah, what I was saying about his census now. Sometimes we go in unfamiliar places or let's say unpopular places, and we just have to make our light shine. There are times where you can share your experience with me as well. You may think that what you're saying doesn't make sense. That's just you saying it to yourself. But when you do it, you find that it brings um, um, joy and a different outlook on the situation. So these persons, they did not know about Christ, and they went and they speak to them about the Lord, the goodness of the Lord. And in doing so, they speak other languages, but they were there sitting down, understanding what they were saying. Can you imagine if you're going to dismiss yourself before doing something? Like dismiss yourself to say, oh, I don't fit in that. I'm not going to go because then people they stay so and them do this and them do that. And nobody don't want to hear what my office say and all of that. What do you think? There's also God equipped in the per how you go? He equipped the call. God equipped in the per how you go? He equipped the call. He equipped the caller. Oh my goodness, are you guys hearing me? So many things happening. I just see something, unable to connect. You're hearing me? Ah, drop a one in the chat if you're hearing me. This thing just coming at me from night. You guys hearing me? Drop a one in the chat if you're hearing me. Drop a one in the chat if you're hearing me. Hey, one in the chat if you're... Alright, so good. Loud and clear. Yes, good. Yes. Yes, okay. Alright, thank you so much. Because the thing just reconnect and boom, telling me to end the live. I mean, I still going on so. But anyways, yes. Right, VC doesn't call the qualifier, it qualifies the call. Yes. So don't bother. It came up again. Alright, man. Come on, I have 7 more minutes to go. It just keep on coming up, but I guess you guys are still hearing. But yes, he qualifies the call. There are some don't think that nothing that you do is insignificant. The Lord will equip you. So whatever comes to your mind, you want to do something just like me. Me always want to do something that is meaningful and I can use something that has worth. And I know I would have tried so many other types of business and it didn't. It worked for a while, but I'm not consistent in doing it. But I love this that I do to speak about the stories that I would have shared, and I also would have shared how I started here. I wanted I wanted to do it, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. That again is fate. But just didn't say, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel, but what my content are going to be. Me can do this, me can do that. But the Lord would have led me to what He qualified me. So I have all the resources that I needed, and here I am. Now, I'm thinking to myself, I want to do my live stream. Oh, thank you so much, Ellen. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, my darling, for stopping by. Have a blessed and productive week ahead. And your son's birthday, I will write it down. Remember to say happy birthday on May 25. I hope it's a weekend. I can say it. But yeah, thank you so much, Ellen. I'll be going off in a short while as well. Was good. Each time I screen it just keeps on popping up. I don't know why it keeps on coming up from reconnecting. But yeah, but thank you so much. But right, so what I was trying to communicate here is that don't think that nothing that you're doing is insignificant. I have never, like, I was talking to someone the other day, and he's so, I don't know, some things that some persons see I don't see it in myself. But the way he was saying that, oh, it's, you're so good at what you do, because you sit down, you think I would have shrink to know that I'm sitting down and talking to the amount of persons you're talking to. Let's say it's just 10, 18 persons. And each time it keeps on coming up, he would not be able to do that. And even to have face-to-face conversations. Yes, he's a brilliant young man and all of that, but then the confidence in sitting down and having a wholesome conversation, to sit down and to talk for 2 hours, 3 hours, all of that, he would not be able to do that. First to comment and you start talk one thing and to just carry on to do other, you know, follow-up conversations, he's not able to do. But then when we look deep into it, I may take it like something. Remember when we just started on, me never know, me tell us me the in there, me just a come saying on the phone. And all of that. And then an idea, why don't you talk about the stuff that you would have read and all of that? And even in talking about conversations coming up, they just a flow. But the will that I have to sit down and to speak, is God doing it. I've never done anything like this before. Yes, me talk like a part of what I do. I would host events and all of that, but not so, darling, not so. To sit down and to be like so, and to talk to persons of different culture and beliefs and all of that. When persons come over and start put, remember the first time I came here, some negativity came on the screen, and yeah, but as God qualifies us, He qualifies the call. So I'm just hoping and praying for His goodness and His mercy to continue to flow over my territory as I continue to do this work. Yeah, and whatever you do as well, just ask for His favor over. Okay, so I guess I am going to, it takes practice. Yes. Good night. Yes, thank you so much for stopping by, Auntie Trish. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I love your earrings, so cute. Oh, confidence. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for, I know I saw you earlier. I would have mentioned or greeted you earlier. But if not, thank you so much for stopping by, spending your time with me. I do not take any of this for granted, okay? Um, yeah, so these earrings, I have them put on, you see, because you know, really, when I'm available to go out on dates and all of that, then we dress up. But in the meantime, I just do me. Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Each time I keep on coming up, I feel like do that. But yeah, just bear with me. When you get new stuff, first time you used to put it down for special occasion, yeah? Nowadays, anything me have, all when me come, thank God for the life. When me accompany live, I just say, oh, I'm feeling cute tonight. I'm gonna put these on. Me I wear them up because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want to save up anything. Even if I one time me have to wear it, me I wear it. And I store them up. These are what happened to me though, confidence. These were locked away in a ziplock. And I see it and I said, I did have this and I just put this thing on. Because I don't know when I'm going to wear it again. I don't know. I just do it. Me now put on get my new clothes them and put them down and say, oh, this is for this and this is for that. I don't know. Life is so fragile. I don't know what the next minute brings. As me say, I want to be remembered with, the good memories. Not the dream. Me put on this and a dream. Say, alright, may I go wear this when me I do this or when me I do that. Yeah, I remember me when I come out in my pretty earring. Oh gosh, so anything that's the thing to anything in your head you want to do, just try. Push a foot. You have to just push a foot, yeah? Just try. It now will come easy, but push a foot. We are gonna leave with pushing a foot, yeah? Push a foot, one step at a time. You have to reach there. You walk today, tomorrow you can run, then the next day you can jump. But what? You have to push a foot. Yeah. Do whatever that makes you happy. Yes. Yes. You say that easy enough. I am the special occasion. I am the special occasion. You see, when you see this thing reconnecting, that's what it's doing to me. Um reconnecting. But yes, my darling, just like how they say, what them say over here, say you are the algorithm. Yeah, you are the special occasion. You are that one. Yeah, you are the R. So I thank you guys. I thank you for spending your precious time with me, for coping with me through the situations that would have occurred tonight. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your love and your support. I thank you for sharing your experience and all the connections that you would have, get here. I thank you. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm wishing you, yes, I'm wishing you a blessed and a productive week ahead, and persons who are celebrating their anniversaries and birthdays, as I said, remember to make good memories. Joe, I usually do that. I usually spend 2 hours. I broke the record, I think 3 weeks ago. I spent over 3 hours just sitting here talking to them. Like, everybody, go more, man. Oh my gosh. And I didn't have any water. I will never forget that. But that got me to my 1,000. Yes, but guys, I thank you. My tongue couldn't for stop by. My tongue couldn't for the interaction. You see, each time it's like YouTube, I tell myself to come off every time they roll me. But I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you, my lady. You are inspiring. Always a pleasure and blessing to, and all you guys have a wonderful night. Yay! All right, thank you. And this is where I end the live, and we can just remember for the week we are going to push a foot. We're pushing a foot one day at a time. Yeah, so we may not have it perfect, but we are going to get there. We're pushing a foot. Yeah, all right. We're rolling die. We're rolling die. All right. Grace and peace, everyone. Yeah, so greet everyone on your. We're greeting everyone on our way out. That's what we do. We greet them on our way out when we're at church. We greet everyone. Yes. So God bless you guys. God bless you. Have a productive week, and may the peace of the Lord be with you always. All right. Until next week. This is KC Inspirational Tales signing out and reminding you to inspire someone. Bye.